Hello lovelies, and welcome to today's video. So today's wrapping tutorial is going to be all about what to do if you don't have any support items. So things like a non-slip headband or a shaper or something like this. If all you have is a couple of hair ties, what can you get done? And I think we're going to go for something really fancy just to prove that it can be done. There are plenty of fabrics that happily stay on even without a non-slip headband or a shaper or velour or anything like that. I've just used my hair ties. I've just inserted here how I've tied them just to keep my hair nice and firm up there. If you have really short hair, or if you have no hair, or if your hair just won't tie up very high or anything like that, what I recommend is just taking any scarf or any, could be a t-shirt, it doesn't really matter, any bit of fabric, okay, and just twisting it into a little knot like this and securing it underneath any material. If I had short hair, that's what I'd be doing. You need something for it to hold on to, but it doesn't mean you have to jump on eBay or specialist website or anything like that and get yourself proper tools. You don't. In fact, there have been plenty of days where I've decided to wash my things, or I've just placed it in a different spot or something like that, and I'm in a hurry and I don't have my specific tools. And so there have been plenty of days where I've had to use whatever I have at hand to get by. So we're going to start with this beautiful jersey material. Now it's a little bit open at the back, it's not going the whole way down. So I'm just going to tie it. And the reason it's not covering the whole way back is I've chosen to fold it over underneath at the front. So just to show you, so it's exactly the same as this piece. Just folded it over like that a little bit. So when I place it down this way, it creates really lovely folds. Okay, so there it is at the moment there. And it's pretty even. Next I'm going to do the exact same thing with this one. This time tying it underneath these ones. Now they're both really snug and secure, and they're not pressing on anything or hurting anything. I've made sure that my knots are not on any pressure points that are known to me. Everyone will have slightly different pressure points though, so just be wary that you can tie them a little bit off center. It's worth it if it means avoiding a headache. And lastly, I'm going to add a little bit of this beautiful fabric scarf. And when I say a little bit, I'm going to fold it in half this way, and then in half again till it looks like this. And then we're going to place it right on top. This time I'm tying above. If you didn't have any volume at all, no t-shirt, no scrunchie, no hair, if you wanted to leave it completely flat, you absolutely could for this look, except this stage will be different. That is, you can't tie the leopard on top. There'll be nothing to hold on to. So you just tie it underneath as well and it will be fine. This whole thing will still very much work. So I'm going to take the brown first. No, the black first, because it's the lowest one. So your lowest scarf first. Take one side, either's fine. And I'm going to tie, I'm going to just crisscross, exposing quite a bit of the leopard there. And then find somewhere to tuck away. Probably underneath the leopard knot. You can choose to go brown next and do alternating colors if you like. I'm going to stick with the black one for this. And then going to finish this bit off with a nice bit of leopard. And tucking away into that very same gap. So now I've got this middle scarf remaining. I'm going to take it all to one side. Just trying to think which one's going to be safer. Probably this one. This feels more secure. I'm just going to twist. And I'm going to just place this if you're really game, you can do one of these. I'm just going to place this twisted, beautiful plait over the black here, following the crisscross and securing it away into itself. Now would you look at this beauty? So voluminous, so comfortable, very light because there's nothing really there. It's not pulling on my hair at all. It's kind of just holding on to itself. And you can just secure this more on your ears and, you know, adjust things as you go so that you get the kind of pattern you want. You can expose more of this black to get that crisscross back, all that sort of deal. How pretty is that? Now, let's say you didn't have any desire to put any volume and didn't have any desire to have all that height, or didn't really want to have anything between your head and your scarf. That's totally okay too. And there wasn't much hair to hide. So what I've done is completely flattened my hair against my head. So it's as though I've got very short or not much hair at all. And I've just tied it off very simply in the middle, very symmetrically and all that sort of thing. We can still get a really beautiful design out of a very simple beginning. No non-sleeve headband or anything like that. I've just folded it a little bit so that the shiny panel is the one that's closest to my face. So if we look at the way this scarf is constructed, it's literally just that. Now very neatly bring the two ends of the scarf together so that it's just nice and neat when it creases on my head. And I'm just going to let it gather in its own way and just hang it on one side and repeat. Okay, so we've got this far so far. I'm going to take this beautiful yellow scarf. I think they just look so nice together with the two shiny design features. I'm just going to see how it's folded as a sash. I'm just going to fold it even thinner. Just keep on halving it until you get it this thin. Just going to be very careful not to sort of fold these. I'm just going to place this right sort of on top of. So you can imagine eventually this will be just tied back. Just there. And tying it off at the back. This is important because this needs to be the bottom scarf. And then this will tie straight on top. Okay. See how I've got this really sticky out bit at the side there? That's because I used the yellow scarf to flatten the volume here. But that's okay, because what I'm now going to do is bring this up right behind these white ones, twist. So that just makes the twist more tight, and then tuck it away into itself. Where are you, yellow scarf? There you are. Just like that. And you can twist it inside or just over on itself, or leave it flat. It's completely up to you. We're just going to need to find the little gap here, feed it through there to secure, and get this really beautiful, very tall kind of look with absolutely no volumizing or anything like that. But what I want to do before I finish is just be careful that the 3-dimension here is how I want it to be, because I don't have any hair or shaper to guide me. The scarves are all I have. Now this is intentionally asymmetrical. You could create this twist a bit further over and then it'll be a little bit more even. I quite like this, things are a bit one-sided. You can even bring this far forward, show you, and get a really kind of twisted kind of look, which I love too. I love this scarf because it's still really showy, really fun, but I've got absolutely no volume. And of course there's always the option to stop at step 1 and create something just really special with something very simple, and just create your point of interest with creases, folds and twists. An absolutely flat at the back, and there's no worries to that at all. Looks really cute regardless. I'd love to thank you guys for coming along on this journey with me. It's so fun to come along and create these tutorials for you. I hope you're enjoying them. Please do spread the word. Jump onto Instagram if you've got an account and have a look what's going on there. There's a bit of fun and activity going on there at the moment on my page. So come along and visit there. Leave a comment, like if you did indeed like this video. And if you haven't done so already, please do press the subscribe button or the little Alya's icon throughout the video to take you to the right place for that. Wherever you are around the world, I hope you're having a really amazing day. I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.